Digital modulation techniques. So digital modulation provides more information capacity, high data security, quicker system availability with great quality communication. And so we are going to go for digital. If we are going to compare analog modulation and digital modulation, no, this is having more advantage compared to that one. Understanding? Fine. Hence, digital modulation technique has a great demand of their capacity to convey large amount of data than analog modulation. See, it is நம்மளோட digital communication, digital modulationல நம்மளுக்கு நிறைய advantages இருக்கிறதுனால analog modulation வரை digital modulation தான் நிறைய prefer பண்றாங்க. Okay. So, we are இந்த modulation techniqueல three types இருக்கு. One is amplitude shift keying, then frequency shift keying and phase shift keying. This is a 2 mark question. Okay, what are the types of modulation technique? Digital modulation technique. And I repeat, what are the types of digital modulation techniques? So now you need to write this: amplitude shift keying, then frequency shift keying, and phase shift keying. Right? So amplitude shift keying means the amplitude of the resultant output depends upon the input data, whether it should be zero level or a variation of positive and a negative depending upon the carrier frequency. Amplitude sonaka my amplitude will change according to my input. Understanding? என்னோட carrier signal ஏத்த மாதிரி amplitude it will change. Amplitude will change. That is known as amplitude shift keying. It is going to shift. Shift keying. Amplitude is going to have some change. Fine. Next is frequency shift keying. The frequency of the output signal will be either high or low, depending upon the input data. நம்மளோட input ஏத்த மாதிரி ஒன்னு அதிகமான frequency இருக்கும் இல்லட்டா கம்மியான frequency இருக்கும். That is your frequency shift keying. We'll discuss in detail all these things, but you have to know the definition. Amplitude சொன்னா amplitude level change ஆகும். Frequency சொன்னா அதிகமான frequency இல்லனா கம்மியான frequency ஆகும். With respect to what? With respect to your input data. Clear? Next is your phase shift keying. The phase of the output signal gets shifted depending upon the input. Phase shift. Phase shift means what? If I'm going to tell this, if I'm going to tell this one, this is 180-degree out of phase. In the input compare பண்ணும்போது this is going to have a phase shift. Clear? So there are mainly two types. In this phase shift keying, two types are there. Two types. Okay. One is your binary phase shift keying. Yes. BPSK, and the other one is quadrature phase shift keying, QPSK. Okay, the other one is differential phase shift keying, DPSK. See, all these three know this phase shift keying is very important question. Sure, one 13 mark or 10 mark question they will ask. Explain about phase shift keying in detail. I repeat, in the what is that modulation in the மூணுத்துலயுமே எது ரொம்ப அதிகமா importance இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா phase shift keying when compared to these two. But these two also important, but when compared to ASK and FSK, PSK is having more, it is most important. I repeat, ஒரு phase வந்து shift பண்றாங்க according to what means my input data. அதுல two types இருக்கு. What is what? First one is BPSK and the other one is QPSK and that one is differential phase shift keying. Okay. Next is M array encoding. M array encoding சொன்னா technique. This is the technique or the method where more than 2 bits are made to transmit simultaneously on a single line. ஒரே லைன்ல நான் more than 2 bits of information send பண்றேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லும்போது I'm going to have an M array encoding. This helps in reduction of bandwidth. இது எதுக்குன்னு சொன்னா the advantage is my bandwidth is reduced in this type of modulation. M array encoding அதுவும் ஒரு digital modulation. Okay, digital technique. அதுவும் ஒரு digital technique. For what this is used is, if you're going to set more than 2 bits, ஒரே சிக்னல்ல 2 பிட்டுக்கு more than 2 பிட்டுக்கு நீங்க சென்ட் பண்றீங்கன்னு சொன்னா அது வந்து M array encoding. Again, it is also having different types. First is your ASK, then FSK, then PSK. M array ASK, M array FSK, and M array PSK. இதுதான் உங்களுக்கு full classification. Digital modulation technique சொன்னா this is the broad classification. Fine. First is your amplitude shift keying, frequency shift keying, then phase shift keying, and as well as your M array encoding. This is also most important. This is also most important for your test, for your examination. So first is your amplitude shift keying. Okay. It is a type of amplitude modulation which represents the binary data in the form of variation in the amplitude of the signal. என்னோட binary dataவை நான் amplitude வச்சு சொல்றேன். என்ன லெவல்ல இருக்கோ amplitude அதுக்கேத்த மாதிரி I'm telling my binary data. Any modulated signal has a high frequency carrier. Okay, fine. Clear? The binary signal when ASK modulated gives a zero level for a low input while it is going to give a carrier output for high. See this waveform. Okay, clear? See, if it is going to be zero means it is not giving any output, right? Fine. If it is going to have an one, it is going to give the carrier signal. உங்களோட carrier signal இங்க இருக்கும்ல, it will be in this form. Carrier signal means what? High frequency signal, right? High frequency signal தான் carrier signal. Okay, that is going to be there. So modulate பண்ணும்போது என்ன ஆகும்னு சொன்னா, if it is going to have a zero level, it is not going to show any output. If it is going to have one means you are getting the carrier signal at the output. This is your carrier signal. Fine. Clear? See, this is 0 here, I'm not getting any output. Again 1 here, I'm getting output. Again 0, again 1. According to my data, input data, இதுதான் உங்களுக்கு input. This is your input. Yes, this is your input and this is your output. According to my input data, I'm getting output. This is your phase shift keying, amplitude phase shift keying, very important. Understanding? Yes. Whenever 0 is going to come, I will not get any output. Whenever 1 is going to be there, என்னோட carrier signal என்ன இருக்கோ அதே signal எனக்கு output கிடைக்குது. That is known as my amplitude shift keying. So இங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னு சொன்னா amplitude தான் change ஆகுது. See, இங்க 0 level இருக்கு, இங்க I'm getting some values, plus 1 to minus 1. I'm getting some values, right? Clear? So my amplitude is changed here. My amplitude is shifted from 0 to higher level. Again 0 to higher level. So it is known as amplitude shift keying. Understanding this? Says so modulator எப்படி இருக்கும்? ASK modulator block diagram. Yes, it is going to have a carrier signal generator again. You're going to give us an input, then binary sequence from the message signal. Binary sequence from the message signal and the band limited filter. எதுக்கு band limited filter நம்ம யூஸ் பண்றோம்னு சொன்னா, band limited in the sense I want only particular band of frequency and I don't want some other. Okay, in the see band limited in the level மட்டும் தான் எனக்கு தேவைப்படுது. I want only this level. Okay, so I want band limited filter. Okay, so I'm giving an input. I'm going to have a unipolar binary sequence. இப்போ 0 இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா this will get closed. இப்போ நான் சிக்னல் இங்க கொடுக்கிறேன் 0 1 1. Okay, fine. So இப்போ நான் 0 1 1 நான் இப்போ கொடுக்கும்போது what will happen? This is 0, this is 1 and this is 1. If it is going to be like this, see 0, no, I'm sorry. One second, no. This side I'll put. I'm going to have 0 and 2 ones. This is going to be 0 and this is going to be 1. So how I'll get output? For initially for 0 I will not get, and for my 1 I will be getting 0. If suppose I'm going to put a 0 here, again 0. Understanding? If 0 வந்துச்சுன்னு சொன்னா my switch will open. So transmission நடக்காது. Signal from here it will not go. Sine wave போகாது. Okay. If it is going to get close, no, my sine wave goes through this one and I am going to get the waveform. எவ்வளவு தூரம் waveform வரணும் அப்படிங்கறத உங்களோட what is that? Band limit filter it will take care. See, band limit filter. Understanding this? This is your modulator. Modulator இதுதான் உங்களுக்கு ASK, அதாவது amplitude shift keying ஓட modulator இதுதான். Next is your that's what they have told here. Carrier generation. It is going to send continuous high frequency signal. Carrier generator சொன்னா இதுதான் high frequency signals send பண்ணிட்டே இருப்பாங்க. The binary sequence from message signal makes the unipolar input to be higher or lower. இப்போ இங்க 1 இருந்துச்சு சொன்னா you will get an output. இப்போ 0 இருந்துச்சு சொன்னா you will not get an output. Understanding? The high signal closes the switch allowing the carrier. 1 இருந்தால் மட்டுமே அந்த switch close ஆகும். 0 ன்னு சொன்னா it will be open. That is what I have told here also. Okay, so on the band limiter it will going to shape the pulse depending upon the amplitude and phase characteristics of the band limiting filter or pulse shaping filter. இங்க இந்த filter என்ன பண்ணும்னு சொன்னா, that's what இந்த லெவலுக்கு மட்டும் தான் எனக்கு வந்து I want my output, right? So I'm just going to mark that one only. I'm going very fast. I'm so sorry. Hope you people understanding. Very simple concept. ஒரு switch provide பண்றாங்க. Yes, இங்க வந்து எனக்கு input signal, அதாவது carrier signal போயிட்டே இருக்கு. This is my unipolar binary sequence. என்னோட sequence சொல்லணும் நானு. I'm just telling. Okay, this is my input here. Okay, I'm sorry, this is not my input, this is my input. So 1 and 0s na sonna aduketa madri on and off nadakudhu, so I'm going to get according to that I'm going to get my output. Clear? So demodulator is going to have two types, one is asynchronous and the other one is synchronous. The clock frequency at the transmitter when matched with the clock frequency at the receiver, it is known as synchronous. In previous classes only we have seen you have to be synchronized, means input la enna clock signal irukko the same you have to get at the output, means that transmitter and as well as the receiver end should be equal, then it is known as synchronous. If not, it is known as asynchronous. ரெண்டு கிளாக்குமே, அதாவது டிரான்ஸ்மிட்டர் சைடில் இருக்க கிளாக்கும் ரிசீவர் சைடில் இருக்க கிளாக்கும் ஈக்குவலாக இருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொன்னா அது பேர் சிங்க்ரோனைஸ் மெத்தட். இல்லை வேற வேற இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா தட் இஸ் known as asynchronous. Understanding? This is your demodulator circuit. Okay, ASK detector consists of half wave rectifier, a low pass filter and a comparator. Yes, I think we have discussed regarding half wave rectifier. It is going to send only the positive half signals. Only positive signals மட்டும் தான் send பண்றாங்க. See, okay. Then it is comparator. Okay, my signals will be comparator. Low pass filter எதுக்குன்னு சொன்னா I'm going to filter only my message signal. This filter it will going to send only my message signal. Okay, so I'll be getting an output in this manner. I repeat, rectifier irukku, then low pass filter irukku, then comparator irukku. Okay, rectifier enna pannum sonna it will just send only the positive half cycle. Again, low pass filter it is going to filter the high frequency signal. It is comparing. So comparing and it is going to get the digital data. 0 irka 1 irka, 0 irka 1 irka. It will just check and it will give the output. So a modulated ASK signal is given to the half wave rectifier which delivers a positive half cycle. Then low pass filter enna pannum sonna high frequency suppress pannum and given to the envelope detector output from which the comparator delivers the digital output. Understanding? இதுதான் உங்களுக்கு demodulator. Rectifier இருக்கு, low pass filter இருக்கு and comparator இருக்கு. Rectifierல input signal வாங்கிட்டு அதாவது positive signals மட்டும் send பண்ணி low pass filter என்ன பண்ணும் சொன்னா high frequency avoid பண்ணிட்டு then comparator it will give and then you will get output. Yes, next is your synchronous ASK. Synchronous means it is going to consist of square law detector, it's a low pass filter and a comparator and a voltage limiter. Square law detector சொன்னா again it is going to detect the signals. Understanding? For low pass for square law detector I will send one PDF. By studying only you can able to understand. I don't want to still go in deep. Okay, again நம்மளுக்கு வர இன்புட்டை நம்ம இங்க டிடெக்டர்ல டிடெக்ட் பண்ணி then low pass filter கொடுக்குறோம், then comparator, then voltage limiter. voltage limiter எடுத்துக்குன்னு சொன்னா again I want my inputல transmitter sideல என்ன மாதிரி சிக்னல் இருக்கோ the same I want at my output. Okay, so I'm just going for this particular voltage limiter. Understanding? This is my synchronous ASK. Okay, இதுதான் உங்களுக்கு synchronous. Fine. Demodulator. Again in synchronous demodulator la வந்து என்ன பண்ணோம்னு சொன்னா input signal is given to a square law detector. A square law detector is one whose output voltage is proportional to the square of the amplitude modulated voltage. என்னோட output எப்படி இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொன்னாக்கா, yes, this is your demodulator. என்னோட outputல எப்படி இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா, see, the output voltage is proportional to the square of the amplitude modulated input signal. நான் modulate பண்ண input signalum என்னோட output வந்து ஈக்குவலா இருக்கிறதுனால அது பேரு square law detector. Twice of the input இருக்கும், that is all. Understanding? So again low pass filter என்ன பண்ணும், it will going to minimize the higher frequency and then it will going to give the output. Compare பண்ணணும். Comparator is sure you should have here. ஏன்னா எனக்கு zeros and ones always it will compare. 0 இருக்கா 1 இருக்கா, 0 இருக்கா 1 இருக்கா. It will compare and then it is going to give the output. This is regarding your ASK. I repeat, ASK சொன்னாக்கா ரெண்டு டைப் இருக்கு, asynchronous இருக்கு, then synchronous இருக்கு. Understanding? Asynchronous சொன்னா என்னோட clock match ஆகாது, transmitter sideலையும் receiver sideலையும். But synchronous சொன்னா it will get matched with my transmitter side and as well as my receiver side. Understanding? Yes. Then is a frequency shift keying. Yes, FSK is a digital modulation technique in which the frequency of the carrier signal varies according to the digital signal changes. FSK is a scheme of frequency modulation. The output of FSK modulated wave is high in frequency for a binary high. Again, low in frequency for binary low. இப்போ 1 இருந்துச்சு சொன்னா high frequency, 0 இருந்துச்சு சொன்னா low frequency. இங்க zeros and ones எப்படி specify பண்ணுவாங்கன்னு சொன்னா 1 is told as mark and 0 is said as space. frequency shift keyingல 1 எப்படி சொல்வாங்கன்னா it is a mark. Okay, 0 எப்படி சொல்வாங்கன்னு சொன்னா it is a space. Understanding? Yes. See this. If it is going to be 0, I'm not getting any output. If I'm going to be 1, my frequency is high. Yes, if it is going to be 0, my frequency is low. Understanding? Yes, this is my 1, this is my 0, 1, again 0, again 1, 1, 1, 0 and 1 and 0. எப்பெல்லாம் எனக்கு வந்து இன்புட்ல அதாவது எப்பெல்லாம் my signal is going to be 0 means எனக்கு frequency is getting low. Whenever it is going to be high, my frequency is getting high. That's all. So this is my F1 and this is my F2. Whenever my frequencies, என்னோட frequency அதிகமா இருந்துச்சு, அதாவது 1 அப்படிங்கிறது, if it is going to come, my frequency is high. When high input is there, my frequency is high. When it is 0, my frequency is low. That is all. Very simple. Frequency shift keyingன்னு சொன்னா என்னோட இன்புட் டேட்டாக்கு ஏத்த மாதிரி என்னோட அவுட்புட் சேஞ்ச் ஆகுது. இப்ப நான் என்னோட இன்புட் 0வா இருந்துச்சு சொன்னா என்னோட frequency கம்மியா இருக்கு. இப்ப என்னோட இன்புட் அதிகமா இருந்துச்சு மீன்ஸ் ஹை லெவல்ல 1ல இருந்துச்சு சொன்னா I'm going to have my high frequency. Okay, so modulator. So FSK modulator block diagram பாருங்க. 2 oscillator இருக்கு. Oscillator means it is going to generate your sine wave without input. அதுதான் oscillator. General definition. With a clock and input binary sequence. இங்க தான் நீங்க input கொடுக்குறீங்க. Okay, ரெண்டு frequency signal கொடுக்குறேன். See, I have differentiated. இதுல high frequency இருக்கு, இதுல low frequency இருக்கு. Okay, so இங்க பாருங்க, இந்த switch இப்ப இங்க 1 இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா இந்த level, இப்ப இங்க 0 இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா இந்த level. Okay, it will just shift its position. Understanding? Clear? இப்ப இங்க எனக்கு 0 1 1 1 0 1 அப்படி ஒரு waveform இருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொன்னா how I will get output? 0 இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா I'll be getting a very broad waveform. Again 1 1 1 1. Okay, again I'm getting a 0, I'm getting a broad waveform. Again I'm getting 1. Yes, this is going to be 0, this is going to be 1 1 1, again 0, again 1. Understanding? So இப்போ இங்க பாருங்க, இங்க 0 வந்துச்சு சொன்னா my switch will come here. I'll get this output. Again 1 இருக்கு, இங்க 1 sequence இருக்கு, again it will go here. எப்ப வரைக்கும் சொன்னா next 0 வர வரைக்கும். Next 0 if it is going to come, it will shift over here. Okay, so according to that I'm going to get the output. இந்த switch எந்த மாதிரி சேஞ்ச் ஆகுதோ அந்த மாதிரி எனக்கு அவுட்புட் கிடைக்குது. இந்த switch எதுக்கேத்த மாதிரி சேஞ்ச் ஆகுது சொன்னா binary message. How I am sending my input signal, according to that it is going to change. I repeat, இங்க ஒரு what is that sine wave means your carrier signal இருக்கு, இங்க ஒன்னு இருக்கு. Two frequencies F1 and F2C. F1ல நான் high frequency வைக்கிறேன், அதை விட நான் கொஞ்சம் low frequency இங்க வச்சுக்கிறேன், and I am putting as 0 here and putting as 1 here. Whenever my 0 is going to be there, this signal will be allowed. When my 1 is going to be there, this signal is allowed. Understanding this? Yes, very simple. Yes, bit rate Fs is less than F1. Fs means it is your what is that binary message signal oda frequency பாருங்க. இந்த frequency எப்படி இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொன்னா, see F1 and F2 approximately is equal. ரெண்டுமே ஈக்குவலா வச்சுக்கலாம் approximately. But see here bit rate வந்து எப்படி இருக்கணும்னு சொன்னா என்னோட மொத்த frequency விட இது வந்து it should be less. Yeah. Yes. So modulator, that's what we told now. Rand oscillator இருக்கு, it's going to produce high low frequencies and are connected to a switch along with the internal clock. Sure, internal clock produce பண்ணிருக்காங்க, internal clock they have kept to avoid the abrupt phase discontinuity of the output waveform during the transmission of message. A clock is applied to both the oscillator internally. Internal clock நம்ம வைக்கறாங்க, ஏன்னா discontinuation இருக்க கூடாது அப்படி சொல்லிட்டு. So the binary input sequence is applied to the transmitter so as to choose the frequency according to the binary input. எனக்கு binary input இங்க என்ன வருதோ according to that I am going to take my output. Understanding? இதுதான் வந்து frequency shift keying. என்னோட frequency shift ஆயிட்டே இருக்கு, right? இப்போ 0ல இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா இது, அப்படியே 1ல இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா இது, again 0ல இருக்கு சொன்னா இது, again 1ல இருக்கு சொன்னா இது, shift ஆயிட்டே இருக்கு my frequency. So frequency shift keying. Okay, again demodulatorல பாத்தீங்கனாலும் asynchronous demodulator and synchronous demodulator இருக்கு. Synchronous detector is the coherent one, while asynchronous means non-coherent. In detail we will see everything. Coherent detector na eppadi irukum FSK. Okay, this is it's an introduction. Block diagram. So again, block diagram of asynchronous FSK. Asynchronous இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா what is my output? Means what is my block diagram? This is my block diagram. The block diagram of asynchronous FSK detector consists of two band pass filter, two envelope detector and a decision circuit. Yes, two band pass filter இருக்கு, ரெண்டு band pass filter. Okay, ரெண்டு band pass filter, then envelope detector இருக்கு, அது ரெண்டுமே decide பண்றாங்க and it is going to give us an output. So this will decide whether I want a 1 as an output or I want a 0 as an output. Understanding? Yes. So FSK signal is passed through two bandpass filters, okay, tuned to space and as well as mark. எதுக்கு இந்த ரெண்டு பேண்ட் பாஸ் ஃபில்டர் எதுக்கு பண்ணிருப்பாங்கன்னு சொன்னா, one is for 0, the other one is for 1. இது வந்து space and this one is mark. Okay. So the output from these two band pass filters look like ASK signal which is given to the envelope detector. ASK signal இப்படி தான் நம்ம இருக்கும். Means your like this. Okay, so the signal in each envelope detector is modulated asynchronously. Okay, in the time I am getting output here. Whenever time, whichever time I want, I can able to get my output. According to that, my input changes. Understanding? Yes. Understanding this? Yeah. So for both the demodulator, the bandwidth of each of them depends on their bit rate. என்னோட bandwidth, அதாவது எனக்கு எவ்வளவு சிக்னல் வருது, sorry, here, how much signal I'm going to have now, that is depending upon my envelope detectors. I'm sorry, that one, that slide has changed. I'm sorry for that. The signal in each envelope detector is modulated asynchronously. Okay, the decision circuit chooses which output is more likely and select it from one of the envelope detector. It has reshaped the waveform. இதுதான் என்னோட detector. Okay, this is my detector. So இங்க என்ன மாதிரி சிக்னல் இருக்கு, என்ன மாதிரி சிக்னல், இப்ப 0 இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா இப்ப என்னோட அவுட்புட்ல என்னோட இந்த இடத்துல என்ன சிக்னல் இருக்கு, 0 1 1 0 அப்படி இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா, so இங்க இருக்கிறத ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டிடெக்ட் பண்ணோம், it will give a 1, again 1 from here. Okay, 1 from here means again it will take இங்க இருக்கிற decisions இது எடுத்துக்கும், so it will come 1 here, again here only it will come, again 1, again from this signal it will take and it will show a 0. So according to that you will be getting the output. The asynchronous. So synchronous சொல்லுங்க. Synchronous means it is also going to have FSK. It consists of two mixers. அங்க பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னு சொன்னா that is going to be your band pass filter. Here is going to be a filter which with local oscillator, two band pass filter and a decision maker. இங்கேயும் band pass filter இருக்கு, but first என்ன இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா it is going to be a mixer. Okay, first is your mixer. First mixer இருக்கு, அதுக்கப்புறம் band pass filter இருக்கு, அதுக்கப்புறம் decision circuit இருக்கு. Understanding? So the FSK signal input is given to two mixers with the local oscillator. These two are connected to band pass filter. இது mix பண்ணிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறமா band pass filter க்கு கொடுக்குறாங்க. These combination act as a demodulator and the decision circuit chooses which output is more likely and selected from one of the detector. என்ன மாதிரி எனக்கு output வேணுமோ அதை எடுத்துக்கும். Okay, the two signals have a minimum frequency separation. ரொம்ப அதிகமான signal separations இருக்காது, only very minimum. For both the demodulator, the bandwidth of each of them depends on the bit rate. This synchronous demodulator is a bit complex than compared to your asynchronous. See, because I'm going to have an oscillator. இது synchronous ஏன் பண்ணணும்னு சொன்னாக்கா, because I'm telling it is synchronous. என்னோட input level, அதாவது transmitter sideல என்ன இருக்கோ அதே clock தான் எனக்கு receiver sideலயும் வேணும். So I'm just introducing a mixer here and then a decision circuit. Understanding this? Clear? They are telling that this asynchronous FSK is a bit complicated when compared to your synchronous FSK. Understanding? Yes. Here also the same. See. இந்த band pass band limit பண்ணத நான் இங்க decision circuit க்கு கொடுக்கிறேன். Okay, initially என்ன பண்றாங்கன்னு சொன்னா I'm going to have a mixer because I just wanted my clock to be okay. So I'm going to have a two mixer with oscillator and then a band pass filter. அதுக்கப்புறமா இந்த decision circuit வந்து it will take the decision. 0 வந்து output ஆ வரணுமா இல்ல 1 வந்து output ஆ வரணுமா அப்படிங்கிற decision வந்து this circuit it will take. Fine. I'm going very fast. You people can follow. You people can follow. Kindly put in chat box, no? You all can follow this. Voice break agadu ma'am. Please know if my voice is breaking, you please unmute and speak because I couldn't see this chat box. Okay, fine, fine. Now we can hear me clearly. Is it audible? Another 5 minutes, I will wind up. Okay. So next is your phase shifting. Okay. Again, this is a digital modulation in which the phase and the carrier is changed by varying the sine and cosine input at the particular time. See. Again, this is going to என்னோட ஃபேஸ் வந்து சேஞ்ச் ஆகுது. This is going to have an application. எங்கெல்லாம் இதோட application இருக்கு சொன்னா wireless LANs, biometrics, contactless operation along with RFID means again Bluetooth communication. இதெல்லாம் இதோட applications. What are the two types is this one? Binary phase shift keying, then quadrature phase shift keying. Binary phase shift keying, this is also called as two-phase PSK. அதாவது two-phase phase shift keying. Phase reversal keying னு சொல்லலாம். இது phase reversal keying. Okay. In this technique, the sine wave carrier takes two phases, 0 phase and 180 degree. The BPSK is basically a double sideband suppressed carrier modulated signal for message being the digital information. என்னோட digital informations எப்படி இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொன்னா it will be of DSBSC. Next is your quadrature phase shift keying. 0 அப்படின்னு சொன்னாக்கா இந்த ஃபேஸ்ல இருக்கும், 1 அப்படின்னு சொன்னா இந்த ஃபேஸ்ல இருக்கும். This is going to be 0 and this is going to be 1. Okay. So this is the phase shift keying technique in which a sine wave carries 4-phase reversal. 4-phase reversal நடக்குது. 0 degree 1 இருக்கு, 90 degree and 180 degree and as well as 270 degree. You'll see the diagram so you'll understand more. In this type, this kind of techniques or further extended PSK can be done by 8 or 16 values also. இது 4ல மட்டும் இல்லாம 8 or 16 angle-க்கு கூட நம்ம shift பண்ண முடியும் depending upon the requirements. Yes, quadrature means 4. Quadrature means what? 4. இது வந்து 4 levelsக்கு நம்ம shift பண்ண முடியும். But if I want, I can able to go for my 8 also, my 16 also. Understanding? Yes. So, BPSK. BPSK means what? Binary phase shifting. It is going to consist of balanced modulator which has the carrier sine wave as one input and binary sequence as the other. So, this is your carrier again. Same. Carrier is there and as well as your sequence, binary sequence is here. See here. இப்போ எனக்கு 1 இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா இந்த மாதிரி sequence, 0 இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா I am going to have 180 degree phase shift. I am going to have 1 இருந்துச்சு சொன்னா இந்த மாதிரி, 0 இருந்துச்சு சொன்னா see இந்த மாதிரி. Yes, understanding? See here. This is going to have this much phase shift and this is going to have from starting from here. Again, இங்க 1 இருக்கு. Again, இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கிற phase வந்து again changing. Understanding? See, I'll put only one diagram so you will understand. 1 இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு waveform வருது. Okay. 0 இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா yes, this is for 1 and this is for 0. Again, எனக்கு இப்ப change of the signal. Okay. So, again, understanding? இப்போ எனக்கு திருப்பியும் 1 இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா இதே சிக்னல் தான் கண்டினியூ ஆகும். If suppose I'm going to get a 0 here, இங்க 0 இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா again it will change. I've shown only one waveform. உங்களுக்கு confusion வேணாம்னு சொல்லிட்டு நான் வந்து only one waveform கொடுத்திருக்கேன். Understanding this? See, the modulation of BPSK is done using a balanced modulator which multiplies the two signal. இங்க ரெண்டு signal multiplication பண்றாங்க. This as well as this. Yes, for 0 binary input, the phase will be 0 degree. And for high means phase reversal நடக்குது. 180 degree phase reversal நடக்குது. That is what they have told here. See here. You are getting a phase difference here. Understanding this? Yes. See. எனக்கு இப்போ 1 வேணும். இங்க 1 இருக்கு. 1 இருக்கு, 0 இருக்கு, 1 இருக்கு, 0 இருக்கு, 1 இருக்கு. Okay. என்னோட இங்க எனக்கு 1 கிடைச்சிருக்கு. This is my 0. 1 here and again 0 here. So, 1 இருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொன்னா I'll be having in phase. Okay. இது வரைக்கும். Yes. 0 இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா no, I'm sorry. Like this. Opposite. 180 degree out of phase. இங்க பாருங்க இங்க வந்திருக்கு. திரும்பவும் இப்படி. Understanding is very very important. Binary phase shift keying very very important. நீங்க ஒரே ஒரு சிக்னல் கொடுத்திருக்காங்க பாருங்க. You will understand this. This is 0 and this is 1. See. இங்க ஒரு phase shift இருக்கு, இங்க ஒரு phase shift இருக்கு. Again, here also. இந்த மூணுமே பாருங்க. This is easy to understand. So if it is going to be 0, you'll be having in this manner. If it is going to be 1 in this manner, ma'am. Okay, I'm sorry. So 0 means இது, 1 means இது, again 0 means இது. You're understanding this? Everybody, this is most important. BPSK. உங்களோட previous year question, I'm just stopping here.